I love LA. Weather's amazing.
I'm really glad we got a spot near the beach. So yeah, it's that one.
We've come to see Zwift.
So this is what we do when it's raining in LA. Go and visit Zwift headquarters.
I'm excited. Super classic.
Yes, I'm so sorry about the view. Yes. Okay. Yeah. We have a recovery room. So, yeah, you got your hyper ice and Normatec boots and chairs and stuff. So, if you do a hard workout, you can take your next meeting in here. No. All right, Pilates room. Wednesdays at like 11:45 to like 1:30, everybody blocks their calendar and you do whatever wellness you want. You can ride bikes. We always do an outside ride. Today we're doing an inside ride. People go for a run, people play basketball, they'll do Pilates, go for a walk. But just encourage, you know, just to stay healthy and just mental wellness, physical wellness. So definitely, you gotta yeah, there's a lot of really cute touches. Our art department, they have a lot of fun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Laundry.
What the heck?
These lifts are bonkers. We're like, there's no button.
I know.
I normally see the beach.
Yeah.
Can see clouds.
Also, giving us the tour of Zwift headquarters is Kate. So just want to introduce yourself for people that maybe don't know.
Hi, I'm Kate Verano, and I am the Director of Women's Strategy at Zwift.
Awesome. And we've just been wandering around, there's just so many awesome things in this office.
The
Zwift
number
is about-
one rule of Zwift is keep it fun. We never take ourselves too seriously, and you know, we created this fun virtual world with dinosaurs and volcanoes, and of course our beloved Scotty, the squirrel. So yeah, we bring that into our space and to inspire us on a daily basis to keep creating and to keep it fun. It's a game at the end of the day, and we want people to enjoy it and have fun. It's something that's so unique to this company.
From last year of Tour de France Femme, avec Zwift. What are you looking forward to in the coming year? Like, what are the plans for this year?
I cannot wait for the women's pro season this year because I know we built a lot of new fans last year. And I'm really excited, you know, powered by our community in Zwift, that all these new fans of women's cycling and that are going to be tuning in to watch. So I'm super excited for the Watch the Femme to continue. We're hearing from cycling media, like I think it was Velo News and Cycling News, saying that they had more visits to their website during the Tour de France Femme avec Zwift than the men's Giro. So like, this is like the Tour de France Femme avec Zwift is now the second biggest race in the world, you know? It's very exciting, and these women are superstars, and the racing was so good. And now with the stakes even higher and higher, like this is how we're trying to build long-term change, you know? Just we're hoping that there's more investment in the sport with that, you know, higher viewership and more sponsors coming to the table. So it's just like, you know, it's like the spark that it needs to continue to grow and inspire all those riding at home.
Yeah. How good is it, Lou? Like the nicest office.
Yeah, we're all about community.
It's so good. And then we've also just met Eric Min as well, so we're going to try and maybe sneak a little video with him.
Yeah.
If I put it,
Can't take it.
if I hide it like this, no one will notice.
I bet they got some great stories.
Stories.
Everyone is really happy. What is this?
This is what we are. It's I told you, love meeting
Celebrities.
Yeah. Celebrities.
Understand, right? I mean, this is work for us, but like we all follow you. We all
You're so kind.
No, I mean it's really seriously.
I think it's good that people's perception of indoor training has changed now too, because
love that.
when I
Yeah.
first started doing, people were like, oh, okay, you're not brave enough to go outside and you're just going to
Yeah.
do...
And then you're
Like-
dropping them.
Yeah. And then you're like, well,
Like Zwift. I feel like I'm getting a bit teary. Why am I getting? I don't know.
because it's so special and it's a community and it changes people's lives, and when you're involved in it, sometimes you don't see it, and maybe people don't overshare like we do. it's so special, and for you to open up your doors to let us, so we feel like we're nobodies, and well, my God, we're now at Zwift HQ. Eric's here on what? This is bonkers. So thank you.
But it
so
is, I
much.
think, because I had like a really bad crash and like a recovery. Oh my God, why am I
Because without Zwift,
But it is, and like,
yes.
to be able to ride and connect with people that I couldn't do because I was like a brain injury, and like we all know like how important tackling is to God. What this is so embarrassing.
Not at all, not at all. It means something.
Beautiful.
It means
Yeah,
something.
it does. It does.
It means
Oh my
something.
God.
I'm talking to you too. Like you all care, and
And
you
that's the
all,
thing, yeah.
and that's obvious, and we feel it, and it's really special. So please don't go anywhere.
It is like this on like a really like.
Yeah, you're gonna all
Okay. Okay, I'll start riding again when we get
Success.
Thank you so much, Eric. Really appreciate it.
So happy to have you here.
So, this is Eric Min, which is Mr. Zwift. Can you call you Mr. Zwift?
You can call me whatever you want.
So, basically, just introduce you if people don't know.
Yeah. So I'm one of the co-founders of Zwift. We started the business in 2014, and what we were really trying to do is, for me personally, trying to recreate this little community that I had in New York City where I lived. I lived right by Central Park. I did my training there. I did my competition there. My friends were there. And when I relocated to London, I lost all of that. And so after a number of years, I was trying to figure out how do I recreate that in London. It's very hard, right? And access to good roads in London was very difficult. So I thought, okay, what if I could do this virtually? And what if it was only 80% as good? And I thought that, thesis was reasonably sound. All the tech was there. I thought, okay, let's just try to build this thing. And I never thought it would be what Zwift is today, which is really community fueled.
Massively,
Yeah, but I was just a microcosm of what that community is today, and you can build real relationships virtually. Yes, of course, it's much better to come together in real life, but every time I want to go outside, a lot of times convenience always wins over. And if I only have 1 hour,
Definitely.
this is what I go to. But when I do go outside, it's because I want to be very social. I want to hang out with my friends, and I'm never lacking in performance because you get that from indoor riding.
100%.
Yeah.
And how do you feel seeing what Zwift has become and the community, and also so many, like obviously with Tour de France Femme avec Zwift, like I know at the start maybe the professional teams weren't necessarily straight behind it, whereas now you have the biggest bike race in the world,
Yeah.
and so many pro teams endorsing it, riding it, using it for training. Like how you must be incredibly like proud.
Yeah, think about the headwind that we had, right? So we came into this business where there was this preconceived notion that indoor cycling is just a terrible experience, which was, right?
Yeah.
But it's very, very effective. That's why people have been doing it for decades. So it took us some time to convince people, but it's all the gamification, and it's the power of this communal experience, being there with other people who are real. That's what draws people to any platform.
Yeah.
And Zwift is no different. But it's great to see all the professionals there. It's given us a lot of credibility. It's natural for us, from my perspective, to be associated with the biggest bike race in the world. And that is a relationship that I built with the CEO of ASO over many, many years. And during COVID, we had the virtual Tour de France, remember that? And these were all baby steps to get to us working with the Women's Tour de France. So we're super excited, and I think this is the kind of relationship we would want to have for years to come. Zwift is all about inclusivity and about equality and equity. So us, really pushing the envelope of how much we can support the women's cycling.
Just as a personal level, thank you so much, because Zwift is just the best. And you might have seen this before, like I got a little bit teary, but it just genuinely has changed so many people's lives, like for cycling, for fitness, for confidence, for just so many reasons. And for me, like I didn't really like outdoor racing. ZRL is like the best thing for community, for racing, for getting a good workout, like for everything. It's just such a great, like just a myriad of just incredible things, like social racing, training, just incredible. So thank you.
I'm so happy for you. You know, cycling for me is a big passion. It's a lifestyle. And I think a platform like Zwift just makes that much easier to get involved in. Yeah.
Thank you so much. I was saying before, I'm fangirling on it, but I was like, I didn't expect to meet Eric. I was like, Eric, that's Eric. Wow. Thank you so much. You're just so nice, down to earth. And every time I'm like on Zwift Companion, like you're always there, right? And I'm like, are you ever not on Zwift? Like, but you practice like obviously what you work at.
Yeah, I have to live the brand, right?
Definitely do that. But yeah.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you so much. Right. Zwifting at Zwift HQ. Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that was great.
I'm really red nose from the Zwifting.
Because you're emotion. Do you get red nose when you're emotion?
I'm not emotional, but I was emotion. I've just come down from Zwift, and honestly, I was feeling a little bit embarrassed about like, crying in front of everyone at Zwift, but I think it's because I hope you know, and I think it comes across that like I just love it and love what it's meant for my cycling, and especially like coming back from injuries a couple of different times where I've used it as a way to monitor heart rate and just ease back into cycling, and just having that just means so much. I don't want to get teary again. I am a little bit soft, but and thanks so much to Zwift for just allowing us to go in, showing us around, like having the Q&A with us. Like it just means so much, and I cannot wait for all the stuff we're going to do later this year. It's going to be super exciting. So yeah, so now we're heading back to Venice Beach. We're going to head out with the other guys for, it's basically our last night. We're going to go and see them, have some food, have some drinks.
It's weird that his I don't know.
Don't snap it off, man. Jesus, there'll be another.
You're sober as well, my God.
That is it for LA, and yeah, thanks for the laughs.
It's been
Thanks
brilliant.
for the fun
It's been
times.
good.
It's
been
really
so good.
Slapped. We've picked up this new young person phrase, and it slaps.
Totally slaps.
Please
Oh,
stop
do you want to show your new dance? You've got a couple of them.
it. What's the other one?
You've got two.
No, we'll say that for a spicy extra video when next time we see each other.
Patreon. Your OnlyFans.
Shut up.
I
Yeah.
miss you.
Miss you too. And missed you too, Rob, behind the camera. Thank you for being amazing support vehicle. And just being so much fun.
See you in England.
See you in England. Bye.
You will
Well, I'm
to
gonna
do a
be-
big freaking cleansing for the next however long because, damn.